Hello, everyone. This is EB the Sponge Reviewer here, and I have to say that SpongeBob SquarePants ended off 2024 with a bang. In terms of the main series, that is, and I'm here to give you guys my review on Wiener Takes All. And yes, this episode does comes out on Nickelodeon at 5 p.m. But as I've stated in my previous reviews, that I do have access to these episodes early, so that's why I'm reviewing this episode a bit earlier. So yeah, in this episode of SpongeBob, Squidward has another stressful day at work, and he wishes he could be the manager of an establishment. So he decides to leave the Krusty Krab to take a manager position at Winnie Hut Jr.'s, where he does all the lounging while all of the employees does the working. Which, if you guys didn't recall from the episode "No Weenies Allowed," are the robotic Weenie employees from Weenie Hut Juniors. Now, this episode was really, really good. Like, I really liked the direction what they did with this episode, and this is exactly why people really needs to stop thinking that just because they bring back these old locations or any of that, thinking that they're nostalgia pandering, is because this is not nostalgia pandering whatsoever. Because as long as they do something creative with these locations, then I will not consider it as nostalgia pandering, because I find that as world building. Because this episode, just like with the Goofy Newbie, has world building, because this episode gave us some new characters. As a matter of fact, the new character in this episode, I'll go ahead and spoil it real quick, is the CEO of Winnie Hut Juniors, which is this. It's a more brown colored robot, and he actually owns the CEO of Weenie Hut Juniors, or the headquarters of Weenie Hut Juniors, known as Weenie Hut Seniors, where he basically takes Squidward to Weenie Hut Seniors, in which he wants to turn him into a robot. And this is where the episode gets really good. Like, the climax of this episode was very intense. It was very action packed, seeing the CEO of Winnie Hut Seniors going out of his way to attack Squidward. And this is exactly what I like about SpongeBob SquarePants, is that they're actually returning to older ideas and expanding the world of SpongeBob SquarePants by giving it lore. And that's what I like about these newer seasons, is that they're actually doing world building. And I understand that people do not like the direction that SpongeBob is currently doing right now, but I have to say that this is a really good episode. Like, I really enjoyed what they did with this episode. And speaking about nostalgia pandering, or references, if you will, they actually brought back the two fish customers from Weenie Hut Juniors. If you guys didn't know, it's the one fish with the glasses, with the braces, and the other fish that they were sitting at the bar eating the weenies, while SpongeBob kept saying, "Well, I'm not a weenie." It was those two characters, but they were only there as a reference. It's not like they made any references to Weenie Hut Juniors, or No Weenies Allowed, that is, because this episode did manage to not squeeze in any references to No Weenies Allowed. The only thing that resembles No Weenies Allowed is Weenie Hut Juniors, the robots, and those two fish characters that were in the episode. They didn't make any references to the episode, like Mega Weenie Wednesday or something like that. They didn't make any references to that episode, which is good, because they were actually doing its own thing by taking Weenie Hut Juniors and adding world building to it by adding like a CEO. We have the headquarters of Weenie Hut Juniors, known as Weenie Hut Seniors, which is on this island. And yeah, this was a really good episode, and I really enjoyed it. Alright, so that is my review on Wiener Takes All. This is the last SpongeBob episode that is coming out on Nickelodeon in the year 2024. And I have to say that this was a pretty good way to end off the year. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Tomorrow's episode is going to be the second to last Season 3 episode of the Patrick Star Show, Get Out. That episode will be coming out tomorrow, and I will be reviewing it. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.